The Constructicons. No need to introduce them all, but I shall. We've got Scrapper, Bone Crusher, Hook, Long Haul, Scavenger, and Mixmaster will form the mighty Devastator. But what if Tonka had a crossover? Oh, that actually did happen. Well, this video is going to explain the non-characters that make up the Tonka Combiner. And I'm going to change some of the names to, for previous backstory, because they were rebuilt on Earth by the Autobots. So they had previous names before these new names. But I'm just going to say the new names, or the old names before the new names. Yeah. Mega Dozer is a bulldozer. She is nothing but dedicated to her job as a bulldozer. And yes, she's a she. All these characters will be a she, because why not? So before her and her fellow Destructibots came to Earth, she was actually called Skipjack. Skipjack is the team's most dedicated worker / destroyer, because they are called Destructibots who love wrecking things. They're not the wreckers, but one of the other members was part of the Wreckers before being part of this team. But she just stays in her ult mode and pushes garbage and rubble after they're done fighting Decepticons. Not really too much, but hey, she's called Skipjack. Oh, Mega Hauler, the long haul repaint. And she's the team's medic, which is pretty cool, I guess. Even though she may seem imposing, but she's actually just a gentle giant who loves taking care of her brothers and sisters in the Autobot team, especially Motor Mix. So back in Cybertron, her previous name was called Payload. Payload, Revenge of the Fallen, you get it. You're gonna be seeing a lot of Revenge of the Fallen names. But Payload just does her job and helps out when she can. If she can, because sometimes because she's so big, she wouldn't be able to repair mini bots because of that, even though it pains her not to help anyone she can, because she's that dedicated to being the medic of the team and just an overall nice bot, especially to the smaller bots. Because even though she is big and imposing, she has the heart of a gentle giant. Motorload. She's just a yellow scrapper. Very headstrong, but nothing really too unique about her. Her name was Scrap Metal before she went to Earth. So that's pretty cool. And this is also a reference to how Scrapper's model was used for Scrap Metal Revenge of the Fallen. So it's a pretty nice Easter egg. But as a character, Scrap Metal is just there. She helps when she can. She loves taking down buildings when it suits the purpose of the Autobots in any situation. And she has a deep hatred for Scrapper, obviously. Our next Constructicon repaint is Motor Mix, who is the actual team leader. And she has actually more backstory, because she wasn't originally going to be part of this team. She was going to be part of Optimus Prime's team, because she loves Optimus Prime as a beacon of hope. And she originally was going to be a semi-truck and take some of Optimus Prime's characteristics, like his faceplate, his helmet. But she later realized she had to be part of this team. She was begrudging about it, but she actually did learn to love her teammates. And it's a good character, I guess. Motor Mix is actually one of the only characters who didn't have their name changed when they came back to Earth, because it just didn't feel like she needed to change her name, even though some of her other teammates did and another one didn't. But she just kept it the same because she wanted to keep it simple. Power Digger is Scavenger's sister. And Power Digger is a bad name because it sounds like something else, so let's call her Trench. Trench is obviously based on the TOK character, but Trench, she used to be an old wrecker. And she loves absolutely loves destroying stuff. Unlike the wimpy and skimpy scavenger, Trench actually takes joy and is more broad about how she does things. Even though it may upset her teammates that she is so abrasive with how she does stuff, they do admit that she knows how to do her job. And especially as the right arm of Tonkanator. Trench does have like some scanners in her bucket that allow her to find weak spots in buildings, like critical points, so it's very useful. Oh, here's the hook repaint, Skyhook. Wow, what a difference. But she's a former wrecker. She wanted to do some Peace Force stuff, even though she still does love destroying stuff. Destructive bots love destroying stuff. But she's just a simple bot. She is the foreman of Motor Mix, so she is the second in command. But she just allows everyone else to do their own thing because they know what they're doing, and so does she. She doesn't really have a name change, so. On to Tonkanator. Tonkanator is the collaboration of Tonka. Tonka and Hasbro, so these characters were formed to make Tonkanator, which is just licensed Tonka merchandise. The Tonkanator is literally just a fembot version of Devastator. And they go by Destructibots, because there's Constructicons. Get it, the names are flipped. Alright, enjoy the video.